Squadron reporting in. I'm Aaron.
I'm Calvin.
Rick.
Eric.
And we are back with episode 2 of the Acolyte, where last time we got introduced into this world visually on screen, which was great.
Yep.
Met several new people, and got introduced to kind of a murder conspiracy mystery thing going on.
Met one old one.
Yes, very much so. We also have dove into a little bit of the comics and books, and if you want to see more of that, make sure you subscribe, as we have Badonkong coming later this month, and some comic read-along and reaction stuff going on that will be coming up as well. You can see already some of ours with Son of Dathomir already up on the channel right now.
I can't remember what voice we gave Vernestra in the comic. I'm hoping we don't regret it.
Man, I don't know.
Because we gave some crazy voices in that one.
They were younger though.
There is some regret.
No, there's no regret.
There's some great stuff.
Subscribe and watch those when they come out. Trust me.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
There's a guy like that on Jakku.
Oh no, she stole that.
Steve!
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a restraining. That's a restraining boom. Oh, darn.
She's got some great toys.
Going into another Jedi temple.
Guess she does just want to kill all the Jedi, huh? You're playing an Assassin's Creed game where you're killing all the Jedi?
Yeah. Or maybe there's certain Jedi that they're targeting, especially if there is some kind of conspiracy to the fire of their village.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Is that person seated or floating?
I
Yes.
think they're floating, Eric.
They're sitting in the air.
Attack me with all your strength.
They always go like that.
Is he already dead?
Trip him.
You can't get through like this.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
It, like,
sweet.
wrinkled her fingers. Wonder if you can push him.
He's in a bubble.
It's like fighting Mr. Mime. That was a trick. You need to go higher.
You gonna throw a knife at him?
Wind got through. Moved his cape.
Maybe come back. Dude, is he just unaware of everything?
She left some knives on the floor, didn't she? She's okay. It's like Eric when he sleeps.
I thought she
on his good
picked
ear.
those up, but she might not have.
Nothing wakes him.
Nothing.
He was very deep in meditation. And you should probably also meditate on your present, not just your past.
Would you like me to investigate or bring Osha back to Coruscant?
Go investigate. Take Osha with you. She could be an asset.
Set a course for Olega.
Olega?
Torben is on Olega.
Oh, she's aware of Torben. Yeah, I think they're targeting something specific.
I believe she can help.
Master, Osha is not.
The Jedi agree with me.
Setting course for Olega.
Not the golden robes, too.
Golden robes are real cool. Like
With the brown
Temple Guard.
overrobe.
Yeah. Templar, maybe.
Look at that furry horn guy.
Streamliner, steamliner design. Ship.
How fun would it be just be one of those guys?
So fun.
There goes Eric, you know?
Why am I that guy?
What, the big bald guy?
I could have been any other people that you got me in. No beard, no hair.
no beard, no hair.
Where have you been?
Out there risking my life.
Oh, yeah.
What are you wearing?
Oh, I took it off the guy who owns this place. Yeah, I'm blending in.
You can blend in without sampling the merchandise.
Well, I had to do something while I waited. And worried.
I need a weapon.
I need you to make me a poison.
Get gassed.
Bunta? Really?
I'm running out of time.
You're running out of Jedi. And if you think a sleeping monk is tough, good luck defeating a Wookiee.
Oh.
But I need to do this my way.
I need a drink.
So there's two after Torben?
Yeah. One's a Wookiee.
The Jedi justify their galactic dominance in the name of peace. And peace
Is a lie, I know.
Oh. Sith code.
is not the same.
Is this where she talked to the Master was here? Or was that somewhere else? Both places she killed Jedi have been watery, you know?
Fantastic. Establishment shots.
Welcome to Olega. We didn't think Coruscant would be interested in our little break-in.
This crime may be connected to another open investigation.
Back again.
I know why you took the Barash Vow. You thought this life would give you the peace you seek.
I offer you a choice. Confess your crime to the Jedi Council. Or receive the forgiveness you seek.
I've been waiting for you,
Absolution. Oh, hurry up and get the Torben.
He is so sus of her.
Forgive me. We thought we were doing the right thing.
Damn. He sensed the poison?
Yeah.
And now she's gonna be there with a dead body. Yours gonna come in. What did you do? Oh, I knew it.
Maybe start explaining.
He was poisoned.
How do you know?
She didn't do it. My sights were on her the entire time. I followed her when she broke off.
He took this poison willingly.
Why would Master Torben kill himself?
Shame.
This is Bunta. From my home planet.
Connected to Punta Eve.
Spelled differently.
That's not our regular guy. I don't know who that guy is.
Was he alone?
I've seen no signs of May.
Any suggestions?
It's across the street. Why are you using binoculars?
So you can see better.
It wasn't any closer, though.
If he's May's accomplice, we can send her in. She can talk to him. We can record and monitor the conversation. That way, we have a lead on May, plus we also get a confession from him. Seems like the most logical way.
I'm in.
We will follow your plan, Padawan. It's a good one.
Of course.
So you just go in and act like you're May, and
It's gonna be May.
Gotta wear a hood. That's the one thing they know about her.
I'll record it on the pip.
May, are you okay? Did the poison work?
That's it. That's all we need.
Let's pull her out.
Wait!
Wait. You killed Torben without the poison. He will be so pleased.
Go!
Got more information.
You look exactly like her. Whoa, 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 wait. Hold on.
Back away.
hold on.
We know you supplied May with the poison that killed Master Tobin. We have your confession.
I'm glad they came in different entrances.
Yeah.
What is your relationship to May?
I'm just her supplier. Yeah, I started out gun running for the Hutts. Now I supply people like her with what they need for the right price.
Well, maybe you could supply us with the truth.
Who is he?
I thought he was with you. All I know is that she wants revenge on 4 Jedi.
That's the Wookiee in soul, right?
If you want to
Yeah.
Those are some great.
That's why you use those. That's why you use binoculars.
Yeah, it's tracking.
How is yeah? It was on a rail
Technology.
or something.
Tells you where to point it.
I like that move.
After the saber, do they want the?
She left the other one. It's just to disarm him, I assume.
Maybe. That was great.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Whoa, I love that. Great graphic.
Took the weapons and all that. Hello, got him.
Tell me, who trained you?
Flip axe kick.
See,
See?
it's a much better view because it's just like.
It shouldn't pan like that. I'm just saying.
Dude, I love this fight.
Moves in this.
Hey, got her.
She would have hit her head so hard.
Think he recognizes the marking on her head?
I don't know.
I see your master has taken great pains to hide his identity. Even from you, you couldn't tell me who he is even if you wanted to.
Get out of my head, Jedi.
That was cool. It was almost seamless.
Your thoughts still go to your sister.
My sister is dead!
Osha is alive.
But they both thought the other one's been dead this whole time?
You lie!
He speaks the truth. Osha lives.
I like the dust kicking up for that. Dust cloud?
Someone.
Ninja vanish!
Dust cloud.
I've lost visual. I'm turning back around.
Copy that. We are headed to the city gates. We have to stop May before she escapes from Olega.
Do some twin things. Look at that cool droid. It's like a wheel.
How stealthy she is. Ah! Avenue.
Hey, are you okay?
Just gonna steal.
Oshi?
Like I'm set to stun?
Yep. Use a stun ring.
She missed on purpose? Okay. I guess not.
I think she was.
We need to strategize.
But we know where she's going next. We must
We
move.
don't make decisions like this without meaningful discussion, Soul. We will see you soon.
Yeah, you know, Kelnacca.
Mm-hmm.
Just put Soul and Kelnacca together in a room. What you gonna do?
Bring Kelnacca
Dude,
to
look at that.
discuss.
I love that shot. Yeah, right? That Kelnacca, come talk to us too. Oh man, he dodged all that.
Yeah, he's an acolyte. Acolyte too, then, huh?
Just told me that you found Kelnacca. Osha's alive.
I know.
He's gone. Come on.
Oh my gosh. He didn't just go back inside? How do you know? Those trees are awesome.
Yeah. Like Wusher trees on Kashyyyk. Don't breathe that in, slugs.
Like slug lizards. That was kind of weird and cool.
Yeah.
Di broktu pampa. Pieseta la doma toma mota on taku popachi.
Que puta de seta.
Kava, Tramsky risky.
Dude, straight up Bigfoot.
Oh!
Shit.
Watch your arms.
This is my swamp.
He just
Just lives here in this old ship.
Be full of shame too.
I guess, yeah. It's like a hermit.
Self-exile.
Oh, man. So far, all the fights have been fun, I think. Like, I like
Fun is the right word.
I
yeah.
like Soul and May, like it's definitely has that like master apprentice kind of feel where like one's like dodging everything, not really having to attack.
Yeah.
Where like usually you see it more like a training aspect, but this one here is more of like, well, we don't want to kill you, we want to capture you, we want to figure out what's going on.
Felt like a much different rhythm to her fight with Indara.
And then he also just had a command of the choreography that I really enjoyed. Like he really hit his spots well.
Oh, when he like just kind of appeared behind her.
Uh-huh.
That was a cool moment too.
Yeah.
And it was like it was around the time he stole the blades, but he like moved her and then just kind of like pulled her and tripped her.
Yeah.
Like it just felt and flowed really well. I liked it a
using
lot.
momentum. I mean, we haven't gotten a lightsaber fight yet. You know, I'm greatly looking forward to one, but I've enjoyed these ones.
I mean, it's hard to if you don't like. You shouldn't have other lightsabers.
Oh no, I
you know what
understand.
mean? So,
Sure. I crave things.
And she has the added restriction that apparently she is not supposed to. She's supposed to use her hands to kill one of them.
Yeah.
Maybe. It's supposed to be not with a weapon.
Unarmed.
But like, what is that? Is it unarmed or is it like not killing them with a weapon? Like, is there something
Does the poison guy count?
No.
I don't think so.
I would
her
say
mind,
it doesn't.
right?
Well, I mean, she said don't tell the master about this, so she's trying to hide the poison.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, but I think
poison is a weapon.
I think it's the thing. Like the idea is like you're supposed to not use a weapon, but I don't think it's supposed to just. Maybe it's not supposed to just be with your hands. Maybe it's supposed to be. There's something more there.
Force choke.
I don't know. I don't know what it is, but like I feel like he's after something. She's always going for the lightsaber. Is the lightsaber because she just wants to disarm them? She wants to use it to fight him. Like I don't know. I feel like he's trying to
kill them with her own saber.
Like he's trying to make the downfall of the Jedi in some way.
Sure.
And I feel like there's something that the master's after, but I can't quite put my finger on what it might be. But I feel like the no weapon thing must tie to that somehow. And this is all dealing around what is some kind of conspiracy. These 4 Jedi stationed on the same planet. Like something happened and she's seeking revenge on these 4 Jedi. But
something happened that they're guilty about.
Yeah.
They
seemingly
attacked someone that was unarmed. Is she trying to get them to use their saber against her?
I don't know, maybe.
As
Like, that's
kind
the
of,
death of a Jedi
like,
where it's like...
martyr.
Yeah, maybe.
Martyrdom.
Maybe. But like,
May, when she was speaking to Soul, said, like, she destroyed my family. Like, was she blaming Inara specifically about whatever happened?
I assume she means all of the Jedi she wants to kill.
I don't know. She said specifically, she destroyed my family. She ruined my life or something like that.
Yeah. Not you all.
Yeah.
You all.
Well, maybe she did it, but they all covered it up. They all agreed to tell the lie.
Yeah.
There's definitely something against, like, Master Torben did the Barash Vow. He's put himself in a bubble, hasn't spoken to anyone in 10 years, and then was willing to, like, they talk about the absolution. Like, he feels guilty enough that he's getting forgiven by May and drinking this poison. You know, like, something happened that occurred. The Kelnacca, like, is hidden himself down in the woods like a hermit, basically. Like, they've done something that they do feel guilty about, but have hidden as well.
Is like them feeling guilty why they don't draw their sabers? Because like Yord doesn't seem to have an issue.
Yeah, but I think Yord is a little bit.
He's a little
younger
headstrong
and
anyway.
yeah, gung ho with it. Like I think, like when I compared his Nemoidian like mind pool
Yeah.
kind of thing, it felt faster than I think Soul might have done.
Him and Soul
you know?
kind of have like a Qui-Gon Obi-Wan feel sometimes, where like Obi-Wan's a little more by the book. Qui-Gon will kind of just go with the flow wherever it takes him. But I kind of get the feeling like Yord, a little more headstrong like Obi-Wan was in Episode 1.
Yeah. So like he pulls out his saber a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like no one else has pulled out their saber, I feel like, except for him, and it's all the time. So
that one guy in the temple pulled his saber.
Sure.
But
yeah.
And obviously Indara did.
Yeah. But I don't know.
But it did not save her.
I just think he's a little bit more headstrong than the other ones are, and they're not pulling their sabers because they weren't looking to really fight or kill. Yord might. I don't know. Like, he's looking at these assassins like they're killing
Sure.
Jedi. He doesn't know the whole story.
I mean,
whereas
maybe
there's another story these Jedi know.
Maybe Osha wants. It's like seems like she wants revenge on her.
There was a feeling because he was like,
Well, yeah.
"You're still angry."
Like neither of them knew that each other were alive,
Yeah.
and they like.
Yeah,
like, it doesn't seem like
May doesn't seem to blame Osha for anything.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that
vice
May
versa.
didn't know. I
But
thought she
also,
would.
yeah, May doesn't seem like she carries the guilt of having started the fire and killing her family.
Yeah, she
you
blames
know?
the Jedi. So
She
I
blames
wonder
the Jedi.
if the Jedi did it and May knew, right?
And didn't tell
then they
Osha.
blamed May as to the reason, so Osha blames them.
Sure.
Like there could be some
Yeah.
kind of weird cycle like that that's happening, and that's why May wouldn't blame Osha for it, but why Osha blames May for it.
Yeah.
But until we get a chance to flash back and see that, I don't
Do you
know.
think
when
the
we can
other
know.
the other three tricked Soul, or do you think Soul was in on it the whole time?
I don't know.
We thought we were doing the right thing, is what they said at one point, right?
Torben
That's
said
what
that.
Torben said that, yeah.
So I guess they were under orders, maybe.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
it
not
could
sure.
be. It could have been they went there thinking there was some kind of bad thing and
some kind of threat.
I mean, maybe there was, and they just went overboard or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or did they?
And then this.
Did they choose the wrong twin?
We haven't seen him yet, really. But the guy on the rock at the end of the first episode, like, has taken advantage of May and her
The Phantom
grief and the revenge that she wants and everything too, and has molded that to be what he needs it to be. And he's after something against their dream, right? The dream of the Jedi. And
He seems like
the
I'm gonna
power they have in the
say.
galaxy.
Would you say like I'm 99% sure that guy's a Sith now? I mean, the red lightsaber, sure, but they
But also
his
the-
student said "peace is a lie," which is
Yeah.
the Sith part of the Sith code. I'm not sure if he's the master or the apprentice.
Can he have two students?
No, they wouldn't be Sith students. They would be acolytes.
You think
Yeah.
there's
Like
They would
Ventress
be-
would be Taduku. You know?
Yeah, it would be followers of the Sith,
Yeah.
but not necessarily
Yeah,
the Sith
I
themselves.
should rephrase. They would be students. They wouldn't be like a Sith apprentice, unless. I mean, maybe he is the master and he's pitting them against each other. Or
Well, yeah,
like there's some
or-
kind of competition
Yeah.
between the two of them.
Are you-
Like
you're-
she
you
has
guys
to
are-
kill.
You guys are comparing Kamir?
Yeah.
The other guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kimir, yeah.
Yeah, because it seems like maybe if she kills one of them without using a weapon, maybe
That's her
bumps
end.
her up in rank
Yeah.
or something.
And she's worthy of continued training.
And he definitely has something. Like, he knows of this master. He was dodging her attacks, too, so it doesn't seem like he's just, like a random dude. That
He's not just
makes
the guy in the
potions.
van.
Yeah, he has some
And
moves.
Soul sense that he's also keeping his identity secret from her too, right?
The master?
The master.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's like an Orochimaru mark
Yeah.
or something.
Like yeah,
Curse mark?
interesting. Yeah, maybe.
Like, he brands all of his acolytes.
Yeah, if it like removes the memories of him or something.
Yeah.
It makes them immune to the Jedi mind pool or whatever that is.
But
Maybe.
which is he, the master or the apprentice?
He's a master of some.
He's a phantom menace.
He's a master of puppets.
Oh, God, I love master of puppets. The Barash Vow. We've heard of the Barash Vow before.
In the book,
Yeah.
you mean?
Into the Dark.
I was gonna say, I don't recognize it.
You guys didn't. It was in one of the books. Another Jedi had taken the vow at one point.
Yeah, I believe it's kind of like you kind of give up doing things that Jedi do and focus only on the Force. Yeah. That's what he was doing.
It's neat to see what it would look like. Like he was, I liked his little like Force bubble in that meditation, and then they said he hasn't spoken to someone for like 10 years.
That'd be a real fun Hitman level. Like the guy's there, but you can't do anything to him. You have to just figure out a way to kill him.
I can't remember the exact differentiation, but it's like a friar and a monk. Where like a friar goes out to the people and a monk stays and studies.
But it seems like, you know, a Barash Vow that we've seen before is someone that was his mind was controlled and was doing things that he did not want to do. So when he regained control, he still had all of that guilt and stuff in there. So he takes the Barash Vow. So I guess it's kind of similar in terms of like a guilt thing, maybe.
Sure.
Like a
it's like an inner focus and stuff as well. But maybe it depends. You said over 10 years. I wonder if it was, what they say, 16 years ago was the event for...
That was the event.
Yeah.
So, and May left 6 years ago. Osha left 6 years ago, the Jedi Order.
I wonder how long ago it was that he entered that vow, or how long Kelnacca has been like on that planet where he crashed his ship and lived there. I don't know. Or he found this ship and just lived there. I don't know.
I mean... The trees roots that were growing on that ship looked way older than 16 years. But I don't know.
Sure, so he could have found
one there.
It could be
fast-growing trees.
Sure, I don't know. Alien planet, I don't know. There's snail lizard things.
Yeah,
slug lizard.
Farting mushrooms.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he landed it there and that stuff's just grown. It could possibly take off again if he really wanted to, but he just lives there and doesn't want to be bothered.
Sure.
On Badonk, Aaron and I played a game called Legends or Myth, and it was, I just either made something up or was a thing from Legends, the old Legends continuity, and one of them was Han Solo and Chewbacca, or Indiana Jones finds a temple, and in that temple is a skeleton of Han Solo, who crash landed a long time ago and died, and then Chewbacca is like in the jungle, and he is Bigfoot. It just reminded me of that whenever I saw him just kind of there. He just took that guy's gun and ripped it down.
Yeah.
That's
you think you're gonna take on a Wookiee without a weapon?
A Jedi Wookiee.
Dude, a Wookiee is scary. A Wookiee with a Force is scarier.
Yeah, he can rip your arms off from 100 feet away.
Yeah, he could. And that's played by Juntas, right?
Eunice,
yeah. Sataro? Satamo? Something like that. But the guy that played Chewbacca in Solo and most of the sequels is playing him. So if you need a Wookiee, he's your man.
He's a good one to be, yeah.
Yep. So the 4 Jedi are Anara, Torben, Sol, and Kelnacca. And
you can cross most of those off.
2 are gone, yeah.
Or half, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm loving the mystery aspect. Trying to figure out what's happening.
Loving the mystery. I'm hating the bureaucracy.
Yeah.
Of the Jedi.
Yeah, well,
that's their greatest weakness. They shouldn't be doing that.
They're too organized.
Well, they're too concerned with doing things on your own, right? Like if you do something on your own, you start making decisions on your own. Those decisions can turn rash if they're not talked about. You know, like the reason they serve the Republic is like we don't rule. The Republic will rule, and we will allow ourselves to try to do what we can.
Sure. They'll allow themselves to be used as a tool for the good of the Republic.
But that ultimately is coming from a place of fear of the dark side.
Yeah.
You know?
As soon as they integrate into a system that is just philosophically opposed to their ideals, they have to either like reject it or conform. Yeah. And they're conforming to the politics and the bureaucracy of the Republic.
Sure. And then you can fall into the trap of like, well, when the Republic has this as an enemy, what do the Jedi do?
Yeah.
Where do you fall?
And
where
then
like you get into like the
in 100
Clone
years
Wars
we get a Clone Wars kind of things. Yeah.
Really, like with people on both sides really being good, and there also being some bad on both sides too.
Sure.
There should have been Jedi just scattered amongst that, working to just help people, not let's fight for the Republic and be generals of their army.
Yeah. There should have been fewer separatist massacres, and there should have been fewer Republic annexations. You know,
and hesitations. I mean, the bureaucracy and all that. I mean, that's that's what Palpatine does.
Yeah,
you know,
he was
purposely
thriving
messes
in
stuff up.
in that system.
Enters the bureaucrat.
Now into the bureaucrat.
Yeah, and I always liked what he talks about in Episode 3 too, where like there's no real big difference between the Jedi and the Sith. They both kind of like fear losing power, losing their place. What do you think the tattoo that Osha has? Do you think that's as deep as it is, and it's more of just kind of like a father-daughter conversation about like, all right, you've lived a life a little bit. It's like, oh, I know you wouldn't approve. Or do you think there's
kind of
something
feel
more
like
there?
that? But it is 2 lines.
Yeah.
Like
like mirrored twin markings.
Yeah, maybe. Like
I thought it was interesting.
Subconsciously, like she may,
yeah,
like hate her for what she believes she's done, but she's still her sister, kind of thing. Maybe there is still that connection.
Maybe. Like I feel like it works just by itself, like it's being like kind of a thing the characters talk about, but it also has a feeling of like seeding something I need to remember later. I don't know.
Yeah, and now like Star Wars fans that are twins have something to tattoo themselves with now.
Depends how the story goes. I wouldn't.
No, you know what? I think it's fair. I'm gonna jump to just do it. If you get upset, and here's Calvin's email.
But
I'm gonna be like Soul. I'm gonna be okay with it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it has any more meaning because like there's tons of times where it's like, yeah, me and the guys went out.
Yeah.
You know, like you were in like there's military groups that do it or whatever, and it makes me think of a Starship Trooper moment.
I mean, usually a tattoo has a meaning. It's just like how significant is it really?
Sure, but like that's what I'm saying. Like when a group goes out, like she was with a group or something like that, and they probably all got like that tattoo.
Yeah.
So I don't. But if that's the story she's giving, I don't think it has other meaning. Probably.
Yeah. I just whenever you're watching a mystery show, then anything that gives you any information or might be like a clue, like you gotta look over under everything. There's just a part of there's something about it that felt like, could this be something more?
I didn't see any paw print on it, so
that's true. Blue was not.
That's
there.
how you know.
That's how you know. And then we had like a the door droid, but it was like a little different than like
security droid.
The little eyeball guy. This one had like 2 eyeballs and stuff coming out. Like, yeah, yeah. I just thought that was kind of cool too. Just getting like little glimpses. There was like a big wheel.
There's a decent amount of
droid thing. There was the big guy that was like pulling the cart. Like,
I like the
cool.
big guy. He was like
there's a guy
arm extension things like the apes.
There's been some cool
there's
practical
a guy like that
things that have been in.
Yeah, you're right. No, I mean I loved Andor, but I did feel like Andor kind of stepped away a little bit from like featuring too many like aliens. You know,
Sure.
It was trying to be a little bit more grounded in like the human aspect, whereas this one is a lot more. It's obviously way more fantasy, but it also has the genre of mystery now too.
Mm-hmm. It's a little noir feeling.
Yeah.
Wonder how effective that meditation shield is. Like, could you? Maybe we saw someone crash in a ship, but like if you're crashing in a ship and otherwise it would be fatal.
Yeah.
Could you like meditate and be okay?
I don't know if you could get into the Barash Vow type of meditation if that's how that works quickly enough to save yourself from a ship crash, though.
Especially with the distraction of impending death.
I don't know what the process is for doing that, so it may not be a option, you know?
This might be a bit of a reach, but Ezra kind of does that in the Rebels finale. When the windows of the place are destroyed, him and Thrawn are with the Purgle, he puts his hands out and kind of like solidifies the Force. And, like, they don't go like flying into hyperspace because they're exposed to open space. Like he kind of does that. It does take him a little bit of effort to set it up before he does it too, though. I guess. So that kind of is one. But yeah, I mean, like, could he survive like a turbo blaster from orbit?
Yeah,
probably not.
Yeah. Could he survive on Camino?
Sure.
Yeah.
Like I don't think. Yeah, the Death Star is not going to hit the planet. And he's just in space.
You guys should have meditated harder.
He wakes up like, what happened?
He's just floating in space. Then he dies.
Oh, it's funny.
I wonder what her plan B was with the poison. Was it to turn it into like an aerosol?
Maybe.
And like he breathes it in or something?
I mean, she put it down like, you know you should do this.
I don't think she did have a plan B with the poison. I think that was her plan B.
It's just...
Well, I think what Rick's saying is like she came in being like, I need a poison. Yeah. But that was before he said, give him what he wants. Only you can. Absolution. Like what was she gonna do? Why did she want poison before having the idea of like, I can give him the absolution so that he drinks it?
I mean, maybe.
Is that like part of his culture or something?
He probably does have to eat and drink and sleep. He just, the times that he's not doing those things, he doesn't talk to people and he meditates.
Yeah.
Right? So maybe she was going to try and poison the well.
I mean, I assume
in
he
a
has
sense.
To he has to eat and drink.
Yeah.
You know? So
Like, I don't think that that vow gives him just eternal nutrition.
I don't think so.
Just seems like, I don't know what the rules are about not using a weapon, but like, if I could just convince him to do it.
Yeah.
It's like, could you use your lightsaber so I can get credit?
Yeah.
Instead of drinking this poison.
Yeah, I just want to know more information about what
is that
the
the
directive
goal
is.
to kill them with their own saber.
She also mentioned that she was running out of time. And I don't know if that just means like she knows the Jedi on her tail, or if she has some type of time scale she's supposed to be killing these 4 people in.
May mention that?
Yeah. Yeah, when she was talking with Kamir, did they say his name?
Well, I think she was running out of time to target that master because she knew that the Jedi would be on their way.
Yeah.
Because she was found out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't know if, I mean, that's what I assumed too, but I didn't know if there was maybe like another
like
thing,
a greater,
some type of, we don't know what the directive from the master is exactly.
Sure.
What it means to kill a Jedi unarmed, why that's a feat, you know? Like she's just going for like a
it would be a
trophy
feat.
or, you know, like, yeah, I mean, that would be awesome, but
But what's the benefit of doing that?
I mean, I kind of like the idea that, like, I'll take my apprentice if they're worthy of it, and one of the a crazy thing is to kill a Jedi with unarmed.
Yeah.
Or I guess on an equal playing field, maybe. I'm not really sure.
Like, that would seriously mess with Anakin's perception of the Jedi.
Yeah.
It's like, you can't kill a Jedi.
I wish that was so.
Kill a Jedi, took it from him. I don't know, I'm interested because I was just looking up what Barash Vow has as of right now. And in some examples they have, one of them talks about Obi-Wan Kenobi took and kept to the ways of the vow during the years of his exile on Tatooine.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's interesting, okay. But it's a little different than like the general thing here. But the Barash Vow itself is an oath taken by Jedi who completely refrain from all activities related to the Jedi Order as a form of penitence, disengaging from anything but the Force itself, and committing themselves to gaining ultimate communion with it.
Yeah, it does kind of have like a monk's vow of silence feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it doesn't actually say like, well, if he comes out of his meditation bubble or anything like that. So that might have just been a real enhanced version of the meditation bubble. But I don't know if he can just sit in that and almost stasis himself in the Force without having to have like water or food or anything, or if he like, all right, I'm done with this for now. I'm gonna walk around, but I ain't gonna talk to anybody, you know, or what. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure if what he is. I might be a misunderstanding. Like what he's doing is not.
He has taken the vow, but he's doing a meditation while taking.
That's not the effect of the vow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The
I
invulnerability is
because that's
I'm
why
pretty sure.
That's why I was reading like what was going on here. However, there's I don't know where this story is from, but Jedi Master Carrie-Anne was a Barash taker who was not killed in Order 66 due to his adherence to the vow.
I think that might be a Vader comic.
So
we might get to that at some point. Make sure you subscribe.
Yeah, what happens when that guy wakes up? No! The younglings!
But it's often used as a method of atonement, though some did it in order to refocus themselves to the Force.
Yeah.
And that's more similar to Des.
Gotcha. Those that have kind of lost their way or...
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is our 2-episode premiere of Acolyte. I've been enjoying it so far. I just want to see more. I'm excited to see more. How many episodes do we have this season? Do you know?
I don't know.
Like 8. I think there's 8, maybe.
Yeah.
I would say
more
less
than
than 12.
Yeah. I think it's like 8 episodes for this.
Yeah. Gotcha. All right. Well, we need a poll for these 2 episodes. All right. So the poll is going to be: did in fact May start that fire? Or, as we've been talking about, is there something afoot, something nefarious, or something accidental that has been swept under the rug, kept from us in the truth, or is the truth just different depending on your point of view?
From a certain point of view.
So go check out the poll over at blindwave.com. Links down in the description. And we'll see you guys back here next week with more Acolyte.
Another week. Guys, thanks so much for watching the Acolyte with us. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on next week's episode. And we do have full length and the poll available over at blindwave.com. You can find links in the description and or click the button over here. Go over to blindwave.com right now. Neat.